I don't know.
Oh, bro, are we gonna talk about Prop 30? I want to talk about Prop 30 so bad. Oh my
What's
god.
Prop 30?
I don't even know what that is.
Newsom's done it dirty, man.
Oh,
He's
that's
done it
crazy,
dirty.
yeah.
I don't like how.
I mean, it's
I don't like what people are
straightforward,
saying about Prop 30, man. What the?
Let me read it first. Give me a second.
Prop 30. Dirty 30. Been dirty.
Personal income? Oh, over 2 million.
Yeah. Who?
Cool.
This doesn't take
Do it.
money out of the general fund.
Right. Yeah.
It's like, and it doesn't even hit money if you make $2 million. You're not gonna get taxed by this. It's only if you make over $2 million, and only the money over $2 million.
So if you make
how
like
tax
$2 million
brackets
and $1,
Yeah,
you
that
get taxed
that
by
$1
this.
dollar will get taxed.
Oh,
by
only that $1.
Yeah, that's how tax brackets work,
That's
man.
whack.
Yeah.
That's
Oh, you don't like that? Oh.
I mean, this dude's making $2 million, and that only that $1 is gonna get taxed.
Well, what if he's making $3 million, Bowden? And
So if
the
you
whole
vote,
million?
I'm just saying, if you vote no on this, then like there's no tax increase on that $1. You know what I mean?
That's
Like,
fair.
but
It's kind of a no-brainer, though. No?
this proposition has a lot of contention surrounding it.
Really?
Yeah, dude. Have you not seen the advertisements?
I've not.
Gavin Newsom, California
Why?
governor,
He's
is
against
opposed
it.
to it. Yeah,
Oh,
he's
he
calling it a
is.
Trojan
Is it
horse.
because he earns more than $2 million?
I wonder. I wonder.
Saying it's not good or not, I think.
Oh,
Something
I
like
see.
He's saying that Lyft would benefit the most from it, and
Yeah.
Lyft is spending hella money on this.
It's true.
To increase it.
Yeah.
Huh.
He's saying it, he's calling it a quote unquote
Lyft?
Trojan
Lyft,
horse.
the-
Why?
Yeah, well, yeah.
Because they'll stand to benefit because the regulations on all vehicles in California actually, but Lyft and Uber, whatever, their fleet has to be a certain percentage electric by a certain year,
Yeah.
and this would take those tax money and give rebates for people to
Yeah.
upgrade their
That's the thing.
cars to EVs.
Newsom and
electric
people who
vehicles.
are opposed to Proposition 30 are saying, oh, all this tax money is going to go directly to Lyft. We're just going to be giving them money. This one corporation, we're just giving them money.
That's
What
the
the hell?
argument,
That's
I
such a
guess.
handout. And I'm like, yo, this gives a rebate to people who drive for Lyft.
Right.
You know, the drivers. They're not employees
Right.
of Lyft.
Yeah.
They're getting shit on by a very exploitative system. So it's like, here's a little rebate to make it easier for you to purchase an electric car
Right, and it's,
Right.
it's like incentive to make
to electric cars.
yeah, to electric companies, right? Or to electric vehicle companies, right?
Yeah,
Make
well,
the world a better
Yeah,
place.
I like. Come on, I
Yeah.
feel like this is a no-brainer. Mainly because like even if we raised these taxes and we took that money and we put it in a field and we set it on fire, I'd still vote for it because it's like this money's not coming out of the general fund. It's not taxing you. It's not an excise tax.
Set it on fire. There's
No,
point in this to make
where does the
it
money
up
come
there
from?
fire.
That's the important thing. Where does the money come from? I don't care as much about where the money's going to unless it's going to like kill people. But like, where's the money coming from? It's coming from incomes over $2 million. Like, come on.
Mm.
You know? I don't know.
This is a perfect opportunity to tax the rich.
Yeah.
We should be taxing them.
Increases
Way
taxes
more
on
than
Why do we
personal
talk about
income.
Lyft instead of Uber? Or is this
Well,
one
both,
Because
share
Lyft
radio?
is the one. They're the ones who like put the most money up for this
Yeah.
proposition.
Uber for whatever reason is like not
They
saying
don't care.
They're not saying anything,
Yeah,
Oh.
which is
Wait,
interesting.
They got other stuff.
That
But
is
it's
kinda
very
interesting.
indirect, right? The way that Lyft and Uber are benefiting from this.
that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
it is indirect. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's like, well, if drivers have an incentive to buy EVs and hybrid cars, then that's just more potential Uber drivers for us, right?
Yeah.
But it's not like they're getting money directly.
No,
Okay.
not as far as I understand.
Yeah.
More Uber cars?
I mean, I could be wrong about that, but that's my
More
understanding.
Uber drivers?
Because
Yeah.
then they'll get
It's a
they'll get
possibility.
electric cars.
Oh.
It's a possibility. Dude, Uber prices are insane.
Yeah.
Like it's like what?
And then there's
20
more
bucks
car
for, like,
congestion.
Well, but then
And
you,
then they're closing the highway.
and then Manhattan, right? No, but I mean the argument, the environmental argument is if like there's Lyft and Uber, you wouldn't have need for your personal vehicle as much.
Right.
If you're doing a long
Yeah.
trip, just go rent a car or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right now it's too expensive.
But
Or
the
unless
cost
they improve
might be
public
lower.
transportation.
Well, I don't know.
Uber, 2 years.
It's also some money that goes to fighting wildfires.
20%,
Wildfire,
yeah.
So that's something that supporters are harping on a lot, which is like, hey, wildfires are only going to increase, so we need more money for that. So this will provide for that. And I'm like, that's cool too, but the main thing is that it's a tax on the rich, and I want more taxes.
It would raise 3.5 to 5 billion per year, growing over time. Let's read the arguments against, since that's
We're
more
fucked the other
interesting.
way. I don't know.
Damn.
No,
No,
no, we're not.
we're not.
Okay, that's defeatism.
Come on,
No,
dude.
we're not.
Sorry, what are we reading?
Reading the against argument because that
Oh,
seems
okay.
more
Yeah, what
interesting.
are the against arguments?
Well, this one seems like a no-brainer.
Now that I even know more details.
Okay, argument. Okay, against. Okay, California deserve clean air. California spending more than 50. The California Teachers Association, Bowden, is against this.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. Why, Bowden? Why are you against it?
Yeah, why
Wait,
you
hold
so,
on, time out. I don't remember. I'm not part of the California Teacher Association.
so anti?
They want
The
wildfires?
union.
Yeah. Yeah, why you so
Wow,
pro
that's
fire, man?
That is wild. What an
What do you
angle.
work for the fire department?
What an angle. Wow.
Pro
You think the
fire.
fire department wants
Wait,
more
what's
fire?
that?
Yeah, otherwise they'd be out of a job.
I don't know.
I don't know
I'm trying
that's
to look.
true.
Oh, so they said this. Okay, they said California's spending more than 50 billion already for climate investment. California's working to protect our neighbors from pollution. Oh, so the Teachers Association is saying, and the state superintendent of public instruction is saying that we face historic inflation rates. We don't need to face billions in higher taxes. What in the fuck?
Who's we? Who's
We.
making
Yeah,
$2
who's
billion
we?
over there, yo? What the?
That's
Yeah.
what he's saying.
That's
all
what
right.
I'm saying.
He says
He
Prop
said
30.
we.
That's page 42.
I'm just saying.
Prop 30 narrow focus puts a special interest lockbox on these new income taxes, normally the largest source of funding for K-12 and community colleges, making them unavailable in the future. Okay, there's an argument, right? He's saying that these funds are going to be directly for something. That means they can't be used for education
Oh,
or
I
anything
see.
else. So
Yeah, that happens all the time,
It's
though.
committed.
that's what.
But it's not like it's taking money from the general fund and putting
It's
that
not.
under a
Right,
line.
yeah.
It's creating new revenue
Yeah.
Well, you
that we
need to-
wouldn't
you need to
get
talk to
either
your
way.
people, Bonner.
Yeah.
Alright,
That's what I'm
so-
saying.
What the
Say
fuck?
what's-
Say what people?
I don't
What would they
think
vote?
about
No for it though.
That's,
I mean,
I'm reading.
Because
That's what-
they're-
yeah, I know, but
I'm
like,
telling you, man, like you gotta read between the lines
they're
here.
saying no because they would rather have that money be free to or like be offered to education in some way.
I'm telling
And
you,
to
man.
me, it's like, dude,
This is one of those things where it's like rich people, they have a lot of influence.
right?
They know who to talk to and be like, hey, can you oppose this, even though there's no
Right.
justification for
Yeah,
opposing
yeah.
this?
so
That's
you're
what I'm
we
saying.
should
Like,
oppose this?
That's what Bowden's saying.
I don't mean to get
Wait,
all.
what? What did you say, dude?
You know,
I'm fucking dead.
I'm not trying to start a revolution or anything. I'm just saying that I feel like
They also say low-income Californians are not guaranteed that electric vehicles will be affordable. While many Californians are struggling to pay rent and put food on the table, Proposition 30 does not guarantee that low-income families will be able to buy
That's a hard
electric
argument.
vehicles.
yeah.
Wait, like, what is that?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
it would
No,
be
that
nice
point-
if this went a
Wait,
little
why is
further.
electric
Like maybe
vehicle
if we
right now?
taxed the rich even more and
Why is
distributed it
electric
even
vehicle right
more, maybe that would actually
I
help.
don't.
As
They
it stands,
have
this isn't.
affordable ones now too, because a
Well,
lot of
what is
people
what is
are
hold on, time out. What's affordable?
Yeah, what do you mean by
The
affordable?
markup rate is so
Yeah, that
high.
$200 million car. That's so affordable.
Yeah, what's affordable, Anna? Let me.
Wait,
I'm
Nissan
curious.
Leaf, bro.
I
Let
don't
me see how
know
much
how
it is.
much
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Well, what is the number?
Standard EV is like 30K. Above.
Well, it
above.
depends.
No, there's
on
some
The
that-
cheapest one is
I
like
think the
30K.
cheapest one is like around 30K.
The Chevy
28.
Bolt
Yeah,
is
I was
under
gonna say,
30K.
or like the
The Chevy.
Nissan Leaf.
for the EV.
Nissan
Yeah.
Leaf, 28K. That's MSRP. I don't know what the market
And
is.
yeah, like that's pretty much 30K.
Does anyone else have an electric vehicle here?
Oh, I
Oh,
want
so
one.
no one.
I want one so bad.
What's
I
your
do
point,
too,
sir?
actually.
The Chevy Bolt. I've been waiting them.
But
I've
then
been
they'll
waiting
get
for
that
them to
credit,
stop
though.
setting up.
Yeah,
They'll
they
get that
would.
credit.
It would be
I'm just
easier to
curious.
get it.
Catching on
wait,
fire. You remember
so
that?
you get a credit for buying an electric vehicle?
Isn't there that 40 to 30% off credit?
Yep.
So the tax will fund more rebates.
Wow.
More rebates.
Yeah. So if you want electric cars to be cheaper for you as well,
Oh, I did
then
not
you should
realize.
maybe
You should vote
support-
yes.
Wait, this is
Maybe.
a no-brainer. Why would
I mean,
Gavin Newsom not know that?
I
What?
don't know.
Okay,
It's 'cause
just
of
Well-
rich people.
There's
just
some-
look at
Yeah.
where did Gavin Newsom come from? Okay, now I'm getting now I'm
Wait,
like
wait,
going on a
Gavin said no
tangent.
to this?
Who is Gavin
He said
Newsom?
no.
He's one of the-
Where did this guy come
Advertisement to say
from?
no.
What is his
Heavy on the
career
no.
path?
Right,
Heavy
that's
on
what I'm like,
Where did he start? Where did this Gavin Newsom guy start?
He was
Did he start
he's
as a
business
community
owner.
organizer?
No.
Was he? Did he start like Obama style? Like he was in the trenches helping people? No, he
No.
had a wine. He had a wine restaurant
He
company.
still does. Yeah.
And he still does. And then, Mayor Willie Brown, back in the '90s, appointed him to like the parking commission in the city of San Francisco. He got appointed. He wasn't voted in. And then there was a vacancy in this board of supervisors. He got appointed to that vacancy as well. So he didn't get voted in. You know, he
Okay.
kind of had all this stuff handed to him.
Now this is interesting. 'Cause how are you gonna vote in the governor race?
Well, I'm not gonna vote for the Republican. I mean, I'm sorry. It's like we don't have an option in that way. You know, the real
Wait, but
decision
isn't there
came
multiple
during the
candidates?
primary.
It's
Isn't there-
true.
aren't there- oh, there's only two?
I think so. Yeah.
Oh wow, okay.
There's only one, honestly. Come on.
Yeah.
To be realistic.
The other guy's
I
weird.
want an electric car, so like
Same.
True.
45% for rebates
Yeah, that's a big.
Yeah.
that's
And there's
huge.
federal rebates as well soon, so
Oh,
that's
That's
good.
insane.
and 35% rebate on the charging station.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie though, like I don't know.
So
Have
we're
y'all
gonna-
seen the mileage that these electric cars can get right now?
You mean the range? You're talking about
Yeah, the
range anxiety?
Yeah, the,
Really?
Are you?
He said range
I
of
think the
anxiety.
cheaper ones,
That is
yeah,
funny.
they-
That
That's
is
not what I'm
funny.
talking about. There's a
200?
term called range anxiety.
200
That's
miles
why
or
some people don't want to get electric
Oh,
cars
yeah,
because
that's
they're
it.
worried
That's it,
about
yeah.
it not getting
Yeah,
Nissan
having enough
because
miles.
it's like as a
think
local
that's
commuter,
interesting.
I think it's perfect.
Alright.
Yeah.
But like if you're going on like road
A road
trips,
trip?
it's like
According to
super
NissanUSA.com.
not.
There's
Like-
not enough
Impressive.
charging
Yes.
stations
Yeah,
anywhere.
That's
yet,
true.
please.
And it's expensive for charging.
But it depends
212
on
on a
what bullet
single
train, I'm
expensive?
all for it.
You
How expensive is it
High
relative to
speed.
that?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, I'm all for that. Like
Well, not
I'm all for that.
as expensive.
So the
but
Yeah.
I
Nissan,
think it's like
what, Leaf?
$4.
yeah, there's just not.
That
Has
is
like
equivalent
212.
gallon
Yeah.
for my
Say
car.
again?
212
Oh,
miles.
And
I
that's
think
how.
that's the average, 200.
212.
Yeah, 200
Is that good? I
miles.
think that's fine. I don't know.
Yeah, how far? Yeah, I need some more context. How far is like LA, for example?
3.
400.
Oh,
Yeah.
so you need like
Yeah,
2 to
three.
3
You would
charges.
need a charger through.
You
And
gotta
there's
get
plenty,
lunch
right,
halfway through
stations
anyway.
down
So
But-
Oh yeah, yeah.
How
No,
long
that
does it
makes
take
my
to
head.
charge?
Right, like 2, 3 charges.
I don't know how long does it take to charge.
At Stonestown, there was this couple charging their car and they were sitting there for like 2 hours.
Oh
Oh,
no!
2 hours?
Yeah.
Is that a supercharger?
No.
Oh, only Tesla.
No, just
That's a
regular
lack of
charger.
planning
Oh,
right
Yeah,
there.
Tesla's
I
the
didn't
only
know that.
only company.
That's
They probably thought they
proprietary.
plugged it in while they were shopping. And
Yeah,
then
they
they
came
came
back
out.
and
That is
go.
crazy.
Oh, but you know what you could do? You could buy an external like battery though.
There you go.
So
You
you know,
swap it?
Wait, oh no, no, oh not swap it, but like just have an external battery in your car to charge it when you need to charge it.
Kind of
But
like
that-
having gas.
Battery.
But
Oh, no,
that's
it
so
is.
inconvenient.
Wait, what?
It's
The
inconvenient.
point is meant to be is to be
That's pretty
convenient.
convenient. What are you talking
about?
I mean,
Wait, what?
it's for me, it's inconvenient.
It's kind of like having a spare wheel in your trunk.
That's
Yeah,
no,
that's-
that's inconvenient.
no, because you would still have to wait for it to charge.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
You'd still have to put on the spare car.
That's
the spare
still
tire.
the issue. Yeah, you're not wrong. And
Yeah,
it doesn't
these,
charge
yeah,
fast.
these arguments against are pretty trash, dude. Prop 30 will increase taxes for up to 20 years. Oh shit, I lost it. By at least $30 billion and as much as $90 billion, driving up costs for every Californian.
Yeah, I think it's pretty fair too, because this 1.75% tax is only on the income above 2 million.
Yeah,
So it's
I
not
mean,
like
Oh no,
it's
wait, no,
Exactly, it's a tax
sorry, isn't this? It's increasing it by 1.75.
No,
Yes,
it's an
yeah.
additional, right?
Additional. That's
Yeah,
what that's what
additional.
you're
yeah.
No,
There's a
additional.
current
So
there's a
right.
current
Yeah.
rate on incomes over 2
Right,
million.
right,
Yes,
yeah,
yes.
yeah.
Yeah,
And then
they're-
adding. Yeah,
This
yeah.
is just a marginal increase. It is like the
Got it.
smallest of little like paper cuts
Well,
for
then-
rich people.
So then, couldn't you argue say why is it so small? Why not make it bigger?
Exactly, that's
You
what I'm
could.
saying. We should make it bigger,
Oh,
but
okay.
like I'm not saying like we should
Okay.
be opposed to it.
Yeah.
Like you
Yeah,
got to get what you can get. You know what I'm saying? Like,
And this is like on the net income. So if they had any losses on their company, that would bring down their income to maybe below 2 million.
yeah, I
And
mean,
they'd be free and clear.
this is such a small, tiny little mosquito bite for the richest of the rich. People
Richie
named
rich.
rich.
How rich?
You know?
They hired
Yeah.
tax lawyers to avoid this tax.
Yeah,
true.
and they hired Newsom to
guess.
be opposed to it in
Yeah.
media and stuff. Like, come on.
Said higher.
I don't know. It makes me very angry that Newsom is opposed to this so
Yeah,
vociferously.
yeah,
you know,
that's really
he's so opposed,
confusing.
and he's bringing out all this terminology. Oh, it's a
Yeah.
Trojan horse, yada yada yada.
It's a bad look, bro.
It
It is
It's
a
very
really
bad look. You know, and I'm not saying like he's a bad
Hey,
guy.
guy wants to be president, bro.
Is that true?
Oh yeah,
Eventually,
he does. You don't go around the country doing all this
I know.
by not.
Him and Ron DeSantis are
Any
button
other
heads.
comments on this, guys? Do we have anyone that's against this?
Oh, well, like, what did you want? Is this like what was the main point about this? Like,
My main point is that I've been seeing a lot of advertisements on the television
got it.
that my grandma watches,
telly.
and
I see.
radio and stuff, where it's like, oh, it's a Trojan horse. So if people don't examine what it actually does
Right.
and just hear that stuff and they're like, whatever, and they just like vote no without really thinking about it,
Yeah.
then we're all fucked. It's gonna be like slightly harder to get an electric car, or if this can get killed by all of this rhetorical claptrap.
Yeah. The rhetoric.
Future proposals to increase taxes on rich people, how easy will it be for them? Now they have a playbook.
Yeah,
they have
exactly.
they have a proven playbook to kill it, which is that, oh, let's just throw out a bunch of shit. Oh, it's Lyft, they're the enemy. Ooh, blah 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 blah. You know, and it's
Right,
like,
right.
I don't know. I'm worried that it's not gonna pass. I don't think it's gonna pass,
You
quite
think-
frankly.
Oh, really?
I don't think it's gonna pass. You should still vote yes, but I don't think it's gonna pass because
Oh, I'm
like
still gonna vote yes.
my supervisor, like there was a commercial online. There was a commercial on the TV. We were in the break room, and my supervisor was like, it was in favor of Prop 30. It was like, this money will go to help prevent wildfires. And my supervisor, out of the gate, he was like, no, it won't. He said it just like that, and I was like, whoa! Didn't realize you had such strong opinions about Prop 30. And I was like, I better not say anything.
Wow.
I think
But
some
I-
people are just like anti-government. They
And
just
no, I
don't-
don't think
That's
he's an.
fair.
I don't
That's
know.
fair.
Maybe he is one of these anti-government guys. He doesn't strike me as that. I just think
Proposition at work because it's kind of
we
controversial.
weren't really talking about it. That's the thing.
Oh.
It was one of those things where he heard something and he had this immediate visceral reaction,
Yeah.
and I'm like,
Maybe your
And you
boss
could
makes
tell,
like
I'm
2 million.
assuming you could tell from his tone that he
Maybe,
wasn't,
and you're
wasn't willing to
underpaid.
change his mind.
Hmm?
Could you tell from his tone that he was?
I didn't want to get into the weeds.
No,
I didn't
yeah.
want to. I don't want to
Okay,
talk
that's
politics at
possible.
work.
Yeah.
At work,
That's fair.
the opposite, the opposing side of my supervisor.
That's fair. That's fair.
No, thank you. You know.
That's fair.
Alright, I mean, any other thoughts on this one? It's not really that. You know,
No brainer.
Not that spicy.
What's a spicy one?
Talk about ones about